What's up, New Gaming Order? This is your co-CEO, co-producer, Alexlexus, coming at you with an installment of Lunchtime TV, or Midday TV, for New Gaming Order. Now, I wanted to bring something to y'all's attention. Um, Shinwar and I, when we were at Comic-Con this year, we got to actually see Resident Evil Revelations 2. Now, we tried to get in line to play the game, but it was just ridiculous. And you had folks going over and over, merry-go-round while we were trying to catch things on the floor. So, that was a daunting task. So, what we ended up trying to do was get footage, but I was stopped by a Capcom representative telling me I could not record um, the footage that was being produced. So I have some video of it. I just can't show it. I don't want to get in trouble with Capcom or get YouTube issues. So, I mean, unfortunately, I can't use it. I would have interlaced it with the video. But from my impressions of the game so far, one thing that they did try to bring back was that the factor where the shocking, where an enemy or a zombie or some mutant would just pop up and you're like, oh crap, like, like Evil Within type of uh, shock value. And it's kind of bringing some old elements back as opposed to that whole Gears of War style of play that they were going for, and the whole action, um, I would say, yeah, the whole action direction that they were going with. But those of you who are hoping to get that old school feel, because I know that there was talk about it returning to its roots. In my mind, those of us who played Resident Evil from the very beginning up to now will say, hey, you know what? Maybe they're going back to the, still fixed camera angles and they're walking down the hallway or something, or kind of get that surveillance camera look to the gameplay. But it pretty much looks like Resident Evil 5 and 6. Still over the shoulder. You still can rotate, I guess, the camera around a little bit and such. So that it's like Capcom with that formula for Resident Evil 5, 6, and now this. It's pretty much, it's never going back. And that's one thing for us older gamers who want it to go back to its origin. We just have to accept the fact that times have changed, and Resident Evil will never be like it was, where, like even like early Onimusha games. But Resident Evil, they'll keep pumping it out because it's still making money with the Mia Jovovich movies. It's the merchandising, t-shirts, all that stuff. It still makes revenue for Capcom. So, I mean, whether folks like it or not, the Resident Evil in the form that it's in, I mean, it still has, like I said, it's still over the shoulder. Still have to hold the trigger to do the knife thing. The gameplay looks pretty much the same, just initially looking at it. However, once I do get my hands on a demo, and you know what? Nelson did tell me next time when talking to Capcom, ask for B-roll footage so that I can actually show you exactly. But IGN and a couple other sites pretty much have the footage for you to check out, and hell, I'll probably even link you to it. But yeah, it's kind of the same as the recent games, so I don't know what to tell the folks. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm like, me and Shinwar looked at it, we're like, it's like the other games, the recent ones. I don't know, but maybe being that they're on the next gen consoles, um, you might see it looks prettier, and Claire makes a return as the lead character, and it still has the two character format, and you can switch them on the fly and what have you. So, I mean, it remains to be seen. It doesn't release till early 2015. Um, I'm trying not to put a dagger in Capcom's back because they're hurting financially and they're seeing the error of their ways. Because I'm not saying that they learned their lesson, but they're suffering from past mistakes. Same thing like with Microsoft, and all the people that made the mistakes, they're gone, but the company's still suffering. The audience is still suffering. So I don't know. It remains to be seen. But that new Resident Evil, I was a bit like, meh. Okay, I'll check it out for the sake of the show and everything. I'll probably get the PS4 version since it's a little easier to stream with it. Um, but we'll see how that turns out and everything. But those of you who did get to play Resident Evil 2 Revelations, the demo, leave your comments below, and then put the hashtag for New York Comic Con because I would like to see the collective information that was given on that build. So I'm sure you've seen the stuff, the footage from Tokyo Game Show and what have you, but I'm just letting you guys know, those of you who are hoping for an old school Resident Evil resurgence in terms of returning to its roots. I remember I read the article that, yeah, people are excited. It's still more of the same. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying, oh, I hate Resident Evil. Like a lot of folks are kind of put off by the series. I'm just letting you know from what I saw at the booth. So I don't know why Capcom wouldn't let me record it, but all I can tell you is, hey, I was looking at the footage on my cell phone. I said, man, I forgot to cover this for you guys. But rate, comment, subscribe. Please support our channel. Please send some donations so that maybe we can get some new equipment. Shout out to Playboy for hooking Nelson up, my co-CEO, with a computer and a PS4 so that the broadcasting is going to get a whole lot better. And to our new staff members, we're gonna have the Wii U footage streams coming up in the near future. On Your Knees and Goken86 are gonna be like the head of New Gaming Order, Team Nintendo, and PC. So just stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time on the New Gaming Order podcast show. Make sure you tune in on Thursdays after 7:30 Eastern Standard Time to for our weekly podcast. And anyone who is looking to do advertisements like through Tough Nerd Toys and other groups, we're always willing to stick your ad here on the show and make a nice little partnership. So that's all I have for you. It's October 22nd, 2014. Check us out. We'll see you next time. Peace.